Okay, good that we are live. So, if we take one sutta, okay, so if we look at the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, if a person of that nature, that means who had actually worked out for 6 years along with Buddha, doing all kind of austerities, okay, they took so much time to get into Arhat. Look at our state. We are doing many things in life. We are not only doing this, we are doing many things in life. And our mind is totally distracted in many different ways. So if we take our morning till night, we have to take an inventory of what we are doing from morning. So we have to structure it. So let's take my case. So morning, getting up. First thing I remind myself is about what's my state of mind as soon as I get up. What's the state of the mind? State of the mind defined by 5 hindrances, either in Kamachanda, Vyapada, Thinamida, Udacha, Kukucha, and Visikicha. Out of 5, which one do I possess right now? And by the time I get ready, brushing and all that, and the daily activities, and then I go for a walk. While going for a walk, I start the I start looking at the 10 kusala. So I keep on reciting in the mind and seeing how it makes me feel when I do that. Not like a parrot singing like Panati Pata Veramani and all that, right? So then I come back from walk. So when I'm walking, I am trying to put that sampajanya. That is observing how the body is moving, just the movement, not about anything. I am not moving, but it's just a movement. So walking is a movement, talking is a movement, everything is a process oriented. There's no person there. So in 2 hours time, I get into anatta state. Actually, what should happen? As soon as I get up, I should be in anatta. And that's not happening. It takes time to be in anatta. And then coming back home and doing all breakfast and then the work, what I'm going to do and all that. And then even in the work, I keep on seeing whether I'm able to establish in Dhamma. Then evening. And then like what we are meeting today. So let's say, for hypothetical reasons, let's take Saturday and Sunday, where there's no job. There is, can I sit? Sit in the sense, it can be even walking meditation or whatever it is. Can I be in that state of samadhi starting from 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., that is when I am getting up, till 11 p.m. without a break, meaning it should be established all the time on the Kayagatasati. If I can work like that, to be honest, if I can do like that, reaching Arhat is considerably around 2 years from today. That's possible. I sincerely feel it is possible because I am getting those visions. But if I were to do like that every day, every given day, in the same format, in the same way of working, using either Samanna Parasutta, or I am using Kayagatasati Sutta, or Chakka Sutta, or whichever Sutta, and only one Sutta, completely 1 year or 2 years, only on the Sutta from the morning and the night and the evening and all the times, including sleeping, waking, all the postures. Or if I were to implement the Satipatthana for all the time to come, that's possible. But if I'm distracted, for whatever reason I'm distracted with something or the other, the Arhat is not going to happen, because that mental state is not there. It is there in a better way, but not to an extent of arhat. So if I'm not going to reach that state, none of this explanation what Buddha gives about the supernatural powers and this and that doesn't happen. It's not going to happen. So at the max I can be a anagami. So that's what even in the Satipatthana Sutta he says. So I always refer even to Moggallana and as well as Sariputta. Moggallana was able to get arhatship much faster than Sariputta. He takes time. Even though they both are friends, they both did exactly what Buddha told them to do. Meaning they never got distracted with anything, and then whatever bhujanga factors they are supposed to be having, they both possess the same energy. So out of the 5 indriyas and 5 balas, so Saddha Indriya and then Virya Indriya, then Sati Indriya, Samadhi Indriya, Panya Indriya, all 5 developed beautifully. Still they took time. So what is the learning for us is that it can be categorized by 4. A first learning is dedication. So are we really dedicated? Meaning completely going inside and getting dedicated with whatever we are doing, no matter what comes. Meaning a family life is there, I'm a single, I'm a bachelor, or my sons and daughters are getting married or divorced or whatever it is, or health discomfort and different kind of diseases or no diseases at all, a lot of money, no money, whatever it is. Can I be in that? Can I be dedicated? This is the first thing. And if I have the dedication, then is self-motivation. Am I motivated enough that I'm not going to miss it? So Sati, Samadhi, Panya, 3 things. Can I do it in such a way that there is no missing at all? I'm not missing even for a day, even for a minute. I'm not going to miss it. So if that is going to be there, that motivation is going to be there, then comes the chetana, the intention. So intention here is to set a chanda, that is the desire to liberation. So Nibbana should be the only thing which should be running in my mind all the time. I mean, no matter whether somebody gives me tea or coffee or biscuits or lunch, dinner, or whatever, ice cream, or some nice place to go and all that, it doesn't matter. But the only thing I know is Nibbana is the Paramam Sukham. So am I having the chanda? If I'm having that, then comes the 4th one. Is that steps? Am I missing the steps? So there comes sati, that is remembrance. So I remember to do it all the time, whichever it is. Finally, the one is going by the sutta exactly in that sequence, no missing the sequence, in exactly the same format. No interpretations, nothing, in exactly the same format. As an example, if we take the Samannapala Sutta, then exactly by that, first is Sila. He talks about the normal Sila. Then he goes detailed into a different kind of Sila. So if we are able to establish all the Sila, let's say. Now that Sila establishment is a day's process. It's not just, I keep on saying it. It's, I have to be doing that in every given situation and in every given context. So let's say I'm doing that. Then he comes to Samadhi. He talks about 4 things in Samadhi. One is that Indriya Bhavana. So that means when seeing, when hearing, when tasting, when touching and smelling and thinking, not getting attracted or repelled by what is being seen, what is being heard, what is being cognized and all that. Then comes the postures. Okay, so that's a second one. And the third one, being contented with food and shelter, or food and clothing. and a shelter and medicine automatically comes. So that is the two things. And getting that santosha, which is contentment. And the fourth one is the hindrances. If I establish that, let's say, it is another roughly around 6 months time, then the jhana, the first jhana, the second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. That means I am doing jhanas also while I do this, but that effect, as much as I clean, that much I can see it. So what I am talking for myself to be in an arhat state is no less than 1 year minimum to 2 or 3 years at the current level what I am. If I were to do it with the same dedication like I started with, and bringing the motivation and all that, then this thing is going to happen in 2 years for sure. And now, is it possible? Yes. In this life? Yes. Is it within our reach? Yes. Then what is that it is blocking us from not doing it? The first one itself is not there, that I am not dedicated enough to do it. That's the problem what I'm having. If I see myself, there are other things which are taking away. I feel that, I know this, so maybe tomorrow or maybe later, maybe this one. And that time, I don't remember that if that were to be my last breath, it's this consciousness can establish somewhere else. At that moment, I don't remember, because I am totally engrossed on what I want to achieve. Something different than what the Buddha Dhamma is all about. So, consolation prize is Sotapanna for sure. Okay. And Sakadagami, because I don't have possession orientation. Anagami, because I can see the Kamachanda and Vyapada, how am I not attracted by that. So, least, or rather the best before death is Anagami, and the worst is Sotapanna. Middle one, that is most likely, is Sakadagami. Now these three, he calls it as a trainee, and it's not somebody who can be treated like an arhat. Now my journey starts from the Anagami to arhat. That's a huge climb, just like in Alps, if you were to take a lot of mountains which are too difficult to climb. So it's a vertical climb, and it's without preparation, it's not possible. So you keep on preparing and preparing, either in the Swiss Alps or in French Alps, wherever it is, and then you make the climb. It's vertical climb, one climb up, and you're able to do it, and that's it. So what I was thinking, good for all of us, is that instead of meeting every other day, this is my proposal, is that we meet every day and we do Anapanasati or we do Kayagatasati every day. Okay, 1 hour of meditation. In that one day we can take some other sutta, but that should end up doing Anapanasati or Kayagatasati. Either of that has to be there, so that it becomes a real practice, rather than taking many suttas and then it's good, people are enjoying, but then the people online also really enjoying, but that doesn't lead to what it should be leading to. Meaning, if that intention of Nibbana is not there, and we are caught up in the suttas, and then it will keep on delaying. So we need to first get Nibbana, understand this is Nibbana, able to see that from the sutta that this is indeed Nibbana. The stay of Nibbana is very less, that's okay, but it is there. Now the Paramam Sukham has happened, that is ultimate happiness has happened. Now we want this happiness to be there all the time, not restricted. So we can find a way to test it out in this Kayagatasati Sutta. We have a way to test it out in Samannaphala Sutta. We have a way to test it out in Mahavedala Sutta. We have a way to test it out in Chula Vedala Sutta. So we have many suttas through which we can verify for ourselves what is the present state we are in based upon our practice. So if we can practice every day 8:30 to 9:30, think that will be good. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, so with that okay, let's set our okay right now. So we'll start with the Kayagatasati Sutta. Then let me open that up. So today we'll do two things on Kayagatasati. First thing, we will take the breath. In the breath, we have to do another one. There is Khuddaka Nikaya. In that Khuddaka Nikaya, there is a section on Anapanasati. It gives more detail than what we have known so far. Okay. So in that, when we say in breath, out breath, one thing which is not missing, it is just like if we go the Dhammacakka Pavattana Sutta, it's an abstract, or it's just a high level information of everything. But when we read that sutta, we might not get what Kondanya got, because there are a lot of things which are really not placed. In the same way, in this Kayagatasati Sutta or in Satipatthana Sutta or any sutta where he talks about the in breath, out breath, we need to add another portion to it, which is there in the Khuddaka Nikaya, is that we need to observe the starting, middle and end. Okay, we need to observe in breath, starting, middle, end. Out breath, starting, middle, end. So when it comes out, starting, middle, end, and it goes in, starting, middle, end. When we do that, what happens? You'll see the length of the breath, a complete length of the breath. Split it into three parts. One is the start, middle, end. So you'll see it as going like this and coming, going like this and coming. So it is long, short, long, short, long, short, like this. So dhiga rasa, dhiga rasa, dhiga rasa. Then we are putting the awareness, the whole body, starting from head to the toe and toe to the head, as though you are breathing from the whole body. So it's long and short and long and short, looking at all the three law, that is starting, middle, end, and again starting, middle, end. If we were to get to this point, then you can see the body stilling, the sankhara. The kaya sankhara is nothing but in breath, out breath. It stops. So the body motion will not fall like this, or will not fall like this, or will not drool down in whichever direction. But if you are sitting straight and relaxed, then it will be standstill. Okay, now that standstill can be there for a minute, can be there for 5 minutes, can be there for long. It depends. That is dependent on chitta. So what we are going to try out today is this one. Length of the breath, starting, middle, end, starting, middle, end. That's the first thing. So then you'll have dhiga rasa, long, short, long, short, long, short, and then it totally becomes stop. Then it says stop. What it means is that there is no breath. If I were to, even in the meditation, if I were to hold like this, there's nothing. So it's perfect perfectly stilled. So when this is perfectly stilled, in the Kayagatasati Sutta, he says that the memories of lay life are completely erased. It doesn't make you stay in lay life. Meaning, when we say lay life, doesn't mean that this house doesn't exist. It means that the association with the people where I create relationship, that doesn't happen. And when that doesn't happen, perfect samadhi is attained. And this is how the bhikkhu develops mindfulness of the body. So, 4-step process. First step, relaxing your body. So I sit calmly in the way however I want to sit, the body posture. Then looking at how it is, how the body is, and then I observe the breath in 3, that is starting, middle, ending, how the breath is going in and starting, middle, end, and how the breath is coming out, starting, middle, end. Then when I do it, it becomes long and short and long and short and stops. And also I'll see that starting of the, that is top of the head to the toe, from the toe to the starting of the head in one breath fashion. So starting, middle, end, starting, middle, end, like that. So it exactly goes up and comes down, goes up and comes, which is happening right now also, but we are not able to find it because of grossness of the body. Then when that happens, the sankhara will stop. The kaya sankhara is asapasa, which is in breath, out breath, and they both will stop. Let's try. All okay? So now it is 8:54. We will meet ourselves at 9:40 because I have spoken so much. So we will continuously do it and meet up and we end. That means I'm going to ask you to end it and then we can discuss how did we feel and close it for today. Tomorrow we'll take the next one, which will talk about contemplating within the body now, ajjata, within the body. Fine? Ready? Okay. Okay, start. Let the breath be your guiding light. Observe the in-breath. Observe the out-breath. When you're observing, observe like a third party. Just like somebody coming, staying, going away. Again, some other person coming, staying, going away. In the same way, look at your top of the head to the toes of the feet. So with the in-breath from the toe to the head, out-breath from the head to the toe. In the same way of starting, middle and the end. This should help you in having the Kaya Sankhara, knowing what is Kaya Sankhara. let's close the session for now. If you still want to continue, you can do so. We'll meet again tomorrow.